I have some community events that's happened to pop up, and this just pretty much is going on for a while. I kind of had a few errands to go take care of, but I'm here now. This is pretty cool. We got some boaters out here right now. Little hot sun fun, or hot fun in the sun, or whatever it is. Or fun in the hot sun, however you want to call it. This is the announcer right over here. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Just a couple of fun times in the hot sun on the lake. This is part of a lot of community events that they have going on in my area when I am in Florida. In case you wanted to know, I appreciate you joining. Isn't this cool? We got some ladies on some skis right now out in the lake. If you are just joining, I'm just highlighting a few water activities that they have. Oh, somebody wiped out. Oh, there's number two. There was a total of 16 ladies on this, but now there's 14. Not sure if they're gonna jump. Well, this is pretty cool. But thank y'all for joining. Seen a total of 21 so far. They're chanting right now. You didn't hear it too clearly, but nice formations. In case you're joining and watching, I am at the lake in South Florida. Just attending a few community events that is out here right now. I appreciate you all for joining. We're just, catching a little bit of it. I didn't actually come in before it started or whatever it is, but I just, decided that you come out to enjoy the little afternoon, late afternoon vibe. I think it's pretty cool. Okay. That was pretty cool. Comment down below where you're joining from if you can, please, and thank you. Oh, they are all opposing. That's pretty cool. What do you think? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm just saying a quick hello to everybody. I am out here in hot and sunny Florida. But thank you all for joining. It's pretty cool out here. Nice little wind coming off the lake. Please excuse me if I'm not so steady on this, but you know, still getting used to all the technicalities and stuff. Back to the show. I am in Winter Haven. I am in Florida right now. I am at Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Lake out here in Winter Haven slash Auburndale slash Polk County. Thank you for joining, Jersey Mike. I see you. Hey, Thomas. Thank you for joining. Hi. Oh, my gosh. Oh, are you okay? Be careful. Come here. I think he got hurt, ma'am. Yeah. I don't know if you can see him too clear. Hi, sweet Serenity. How are you? Thank you for joining. No, not in this lake. Not in this lake. Whenever they do any kind of like water sports out here, whatever it is, they make sure it's 100% safe for anybody that is actually on the water and in the surrounding areas. Like I said, I'm pretty sure there are a lot of places, but out of all the lakes that we have here, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Thank you so much. Trust me, if there was gators around here, I would not be here. Okay, back to the announcement. I didn't want to interrupt his speech, but they're setting up for another run. It looks like. Let me just zoom out a little bit. Oh, let the show begin. Oh, hopefully I can follow them. Let me zoom out as much as I can. Look at that. It was a nice quick run. Yep. I love watching this stuff. I don't know if there's gonna actually have any jumpers. It would be nice to go see. It might have happened like earlier on in the day. But you know, next time I'll try to see if I can get out there, or at least to this particular lake. a little bit earlier. There's another lake that I'm also close by. They have a lot more jet skis than this, but this is one of the most ones that they have out here. This is pretty cool. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much for the comments. I appreciate you all. Especially when you have these moments on your days off and it's nice, beautiful weather out, even though it's hot like fire. You have a nice cool breeze, and it's just awesome. Can you hear everything okay? I know it's kind of windy, and I'm sorry if you can. I apologize, but let me just put this down for a second. Somebody's walking past. That was 50 years ago. Wow. That was some fun facts. Okay. He said about 50 years ago they built a few water ski teams that set up their foundations for a lot more after that. 50 years ago, and then in 1986 it happened again. And there's something else that they have planned on in the future. They're just waiting for the date to finalize that. Look at little doggy. You seeing this one? This one has from Cypress Gardens a 600 horsepower engine. Okay, I'm trying to repeat as much as I can. Ooh, look at this. He said they're moving up the ladder right now. Couldn't quite like catch the team names. Excuse that little archway. They're doing their formations now. He said we're waiting to see what they're gonna build today. Hey, all the way up. Woo! That was pretty cool. And now the dismount. He was just talking about food at the concession stands. Okay, so they're still on the water out here, but this is the Cypress Gardens water skiers. Can you hear me? Again, this is Cypress Gardens water skiers that's coming to the beach, and they have dropped their formations. Let me get back to our skiers right now on the water. There we go. Cypress Gardens. The one that's waving right now is the show director, Lauren. Okay, this is the last thing that they're gonna do. One more dance. I'll definitely get out here next week so I can show you more of this. This is so cool. He asked the crowd if they wanted to hear him sing. And he said, "You really don't." Let me zoom out. That's better. The music is fairly low. See, Serenia, thank you so much for stinking out with me. 1020 2026 Cypress Gardens swim team. That's what he said. What you say? I was about to say you was gonna cuss me out, sweet Serenity. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I guess the show is over, but I just wanted to point out there was actually one cool thing that I did see walking over here. Hold on a second. Bring back a little childhood nostalgia. Let me put this on myself for a second. So I'm walking back to my car. Oh, that's a nice little drone. Walking back to my car, you gotta see this. If you ever loved any old school cartoons, I promise you when I was walking here, this brought me the biggest smile I have seen in a while. You won't believe it. You remember like old cartoons that you used to watch on Saturdays after you did little chores in your homework and played outside? Oh my goodness, thank you so much for this sub. I appreciate that. Look what I just came upon. Look at this. Does this look familiar to anybody? Trust me, I have pictures I'll post up in a second. But look at this. Anybody remember the Mystery Machine? In what cartoon? Good old Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Isn't that too cute? Oh my goodness. I don't want to reveal the license plate for this particular person, but I thought that was the coolest thing. Anyhow, but like I said, weather permitting, on these weekends, we'll have hot sun, or plenty of sunshine. There's a few ski events, so a lot of water events that's happening around the area. I'm surrounded by a whole lot of lakes. Oh, and the place this is held at, Memorial. My shadow in the background, you see this, right? Dr. Martin Luther King dedication right there in Polk County. So right now, I am headed home. Thank you all for joining and anybody else that just passed through. See you next week.